Hello everybody, this is Mystic Jen. This is the monthly reading for Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Moon for July 2018. And this is going to be, call it Baron Reed Day. I am using 2 decks of hers. This is the Good Tarot. Okay, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I was doing the elements. I think I'm just going to pull a couple cards out of here for an overview of the general theme for July 2018. Just trying to find ways to make things flow a little bit better. I still want to use the Celtic Cross. And I ask Spirit to bring forth messages of what we need to hear for our Cancer people who has Sun, Rising, or Moon sign in Cancer for the month of July 2018. What does Cancer need to hear? We have 3 of Earth. 3 of Earth is teamwork, working together for a common goal. This could be friends getting together. But it's more like recognition, building, okay? This could be a month of rebuilding something. And we also have the Ace of Earth. So this is coming out as being new beginnings. New beginnings, Cancer, for you. This is a chance to rebuild something. Perhaps rebuilding after a loss. Maybe something fell apart and now you're coming together with people, family members, friends, co-workers, and you're starting anew and rebuilding. And we have 5 of Fire. The 5 of Fire is, fire's about conflicts and competition. So it feels like that there has been some setbacks. I'm feeling that there's been setbacks for you. And this is actually going to be a month of recuperation. Maybe this is something in business, finances, some inspirational issues that maybe you've lost that fire. There's like a lot of, it seems like there's a situation where there's been a lot of tension, a lot of conflict. Okay, and I feel like maybe this is in the workplace. But it definitely feels like a conflict. I feel like it might be in the workplace. Because I see like a team of people working together for a goal. And I'm feeling maybe there's been a new beginning, a starting over, building up. But maybe there's some conflicts involved in this building. Okay? That it almost feels like that there's people fighting against you maybe as you're trying to build up a solid foundation. but you're collaborating with somebody, with people, with a group of people. And the Ace of Earth is a new beginning, but I'm seeing that maybe you are the leader of this and there's conflicts within this organization, within this project. So let's see what the tarot has. Okay, so see to say about this situation, this conflict that's going on, this thing about trying to work with somebody, with a group of people, and I'm feeling like the Ace of Earth is telling me that you are the leader. I want you to see this image here. This buck that's on top of this hillside, he is like the leader of the pack. So I'm being seen that you are the leader of this group, but there might be some people not getting along. Okay, some conflicts going on. Okay, and I am bringing out a deck that I haven't used in a long time. It is the Goddess Tarot. This deck has been in my collection for probably 15 years. And it's still in really good condition. I used to use this all the time. And then as my collection grew and my interest expanded, I started using other decks. You know, and sometimes it feels good to bring out an old friend. And I was called to bring out this old friend for Cancer today. Not very many of my decks have reversals in them. I'm starting to mix them up now to make sure I get reversals. So I'm starting to get comfortable with using them. So it seems to enhance the reading a little bit more. I was so afraid of using reversals for a long time. Afraid, you know, it wasn't my comfort zone. But as part of me growing as a reader, sometimes you have to step out of that comfort zone and expand your horizons. And that's what I did. I started reading reversals. And they're not as scary as what I used to think they were. Okay, and I don't always cut the deck, but this time Spirit's telling me to cut the deck. So you listen to your intuition. Okay, what we have in the heart of the situation. This is balance. So, right off the bat, things are out of balance. You can see that very clearly. This is like the Temperance card, but it's in reverse. And it's speaking of things not being balanced out. Okay, so there's this conflict over here, and which has left things out of balance in this project, this workplace, or whatever this is, this teamwork that you're working with. And other energies is another reverse card. Transformation. Transformation is in reverse. It's the same as the Death card. So, what this is feeling like is people not wanting to move forward, being afraid of change, being afraid of the challenge. Okay, things are out of balance, and that the situation needs to be changed. It's like I get the feeling it's the ending of one phase of it to begin another, but there's a resistance to change. So maybe this conflict that you have with these other people. You're trying to be the leader, and this conflict is people are not following suit. Everything's out of whack. Everything's out of balance. People are not getting along, and it's a stalemate. The conflict's not ending. Okay, what is working behind the scenes is Five of Cups reversed, or what's in the recent past. So I'm feeling like that there's maybe been some heartbreak, some heartache, some hurt feelings in the past. But it seems like that you're in the process of coming out of this. So the Five of Cups in reverse is actually almost a renewal. And you're being called to leave the past in the past. Drop whatever this is, these ill feelings. Maybe there's somebody in this group that you've had conflicts with that really, somebody cut you deep. It's about sorrows and regrets. Maybe there's something here that you regret not doing, or maybe something that you did do that you regret, or some words that might have been said. But it's like in a lesser form. It seems like you've started to come out of this, but you still haven't gained your balance back, and you feel like that the situation's still dragging on, and Spirit's telling me that you need to walk away from the situation and, in other words, put an end to it, and you're afraid to do so. It's almost like maybe you're afraid of losing friends or colleagues turning against you if you stand up and put an end to all this. You don't want to look like the bad guy. And what's coming up in the near future, mid-month? Prince of Swords reversed. A lot of reverse cards here, people. The Prince of Swords in reverse is really not taking action. It's by mid-month, you're going to be torn between truth or what some people might call white lies. You know, you're trying to smooth out ruffled feathers. So you're not really speaking your truth as of yet. Because I get the sense that you're somebody who tries to say things gently, but some situations you just can't. And under the scenes is the World reversed. The World reversed is the cycle continuing and not breaking. Okay? The cards are clearly saying here that you have to break the cycle. Things are coming to an end. I'm feeling like maybe this project or whatever this organization is, maybe this is some kind of club, but something that you're heading up this team, and with all this conflict, you don't know how to end it. And you're afraid that if you step in, maybe kick somebody out or put somebody in their place, like the Prince of Swords likes to put people in their place, but it's reversed. It's like by mid-month, you know you're going to have to do it, but you're putting it off. You're procrastinating. Change is inevitable. And the cycle is just going to continue and continue and continue until you break it. Okay? And what you're hoping for is another reverse card. But this, and it's the Moon card. The Moon card is usually about illusions, things hidden. It's the dark side of things. And what you're hoping for, what you're expecting is somehow the truth to be told. like to illuminate the situation. Okay? But at the same time, you're ignoring your own intuition. You want somebody else to shed light on it. You don't want to be the person that does it. And how you're seeing, and your view on the situation, there's the moon in this here too. In the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about intuition, new love, new beginnings, new emotional fulfillment. You're seeing the situation as a chance for a new start. Renewing your passion. The Ace of Cups doesn't always have to be a romantic love, and I don't feel like this is a romantic love. I feel like this is a group of friends that, or some club or organization. Maybe it could be a nonprofit organization. It could be a workplace. But it's a group of people that work together for a common goal. So I'm feeling like it's a workplace or some kind of club or nonprofit organization, charity work maybe, that there's a lot of disagreement going on, and it feels you're the one that's head of it, but I feel like there's people fighting you, and you don't like to make waves, so you're resisting ending the situation. Or maybe this was your baby and you don't want to walk away from it, and you're seeing things as new beginnings that could happen. But you need to take the bull by its horns. You need to take control of this and bring balance back. And there's someone in your environment, the King of Pentacles. He's somebody who's very stable. He's like a manager. Sometimes he could be a wealthy man. Somebody in power. But humane, very grounded. This could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe he's a business owner or founder. So this is looking more like a conflict in the workplace. Maybe he's somebody in your environment that he seems like a very good manager, good boss, but he might be influencing this as well. Feels like he might be somebody that you can go to for advice, for help. Maybe this is something that the actions here that needs to be taken is you need to go to this King of Pentacles, this businessman, this manager, this boss, and turn it over to him. Let him settle it. Advice from Spirit is tradition, but reverse. It's the same as the Hierophant. It is saying go against the norm. Do what you think is right, not what everybody else says is right. Do what you know is right in your heart and what you feel is the correct action. Going against what most people would say you shouldn't do. Don't follow traditions. And the outcome, you know how I keep saying about walking away from a situation, wiping your hands of it. By the end of July, the outcome is the Eight of Cups. Leaving something behind to go on a new path, a new journey, a new direction. So, I'm thinking that this is something that you're probably going to end up having to walk away from. Okay? Seeing you going on a new path. With the Ace of Cups, you want a brand new start. But you're having a hard time leaving this behind. But I feel by the end of the month, You might be walking away, turning everything over to this King of Pentacles. Okay, now I'm going to get final word from Spirit. What does Spirit want to, final words in this reading? Okay, this is another Colette Barrett Reed deck. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say. This is the, to round it up. Now, of course, I am dropping cards here. What message does Spirit have? The final word. Okay, I think we have our card that wants to jump out here. Cleaning house. This is very appropriate. The cleaning house is getting out the clutter, getting out the bad stuff. This might be a call for weeding out the bad seeds, maybe weeding out what people, the people who are causing the conflict. That maybe not everybody in the group has a common goal. Cleaning house, getting out what is unnecessary. Okay. Trying to get this, so I'll stand up for you guys. Okay. I'm going to go into the guidebook here real quick. It's time to clear the clutter to make way for better things. When you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should attend? Thoughts, memories, emotional baggage must be swept out of your house. As well, your conscience must be cleared for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted, discarding, and be honest about its value. Be honest, clean house. So, this is a very good summary. If your leader in this group, somebody, the King of Pentacles put you in charge, and you have people working against you. You're heading up this team, you're trying to get something accomplished, but you have people sabotaging and working and causing conflict and arguments. And you know what you have to do. You know there's probably these people have to be let go. And that's what the transformation is about. Endings. But it's reversed because you're resisting. You don't want to do that. And it's this change that you don't want to do. And mid-month, it's almost feeling like you're going to be pressured to release people. But you don't have it in you. And you really want light to be shed on the situation, but you don't want to be the one who squeals and talks about it. And you're seeing that this whole thing as that you know is a chance for a new beginning. And this King of Pentacles, it's almost like maybe it's like you turning things over to this King of Pentacles, to this person, to this management. And Spirit is telling you to go against tradition. You don't have to follow what everybody else says. You don't have to conform to their way of life. You have your own ideas, your own aspirations. And with the 8 of Cups at the end, by end of July, it feels like that you are walking away from something. Maybe you're leaving your baby behind you and you're going to go on to better things. I do feel that there is some good things out there for you. But you got to clean house. You got to clean house within yourself too. Any ill feelings that you have towards people, you need to sweep them away. You're being offered a brand new start. But change is not easy. Endings are not easy. But sometimes it's something that has to be done to move forward to something much greater, something much better. Okay? I hope this helps somebody. This may or may not resonate with you. Take what does and leave the rest behind. Do make sure you check out your sun, rising, and moon, all 3 signs. If you like a personal reading, my link is in the description below. Also, if you'd like to make a donation to my channel, even a small donation, whatever, if you feel led to do that, then to help me bring you more videos, and the funds are going to a good cause. I need, after my situation I've been through, I need a car. I can't use my son's forever. And so it is going for things that's not going to be wasted. But I do thank you for your time, and stay tuned for the next video.